Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, my dear friends and students, we are going to have chapter 3, The Treasure Island, جزيرة الكنز. The next morning, Mr. Trelawney asked me to take a note to Long John Silver. I went to the inn which Silver owned. It was full of people, but I soon saw a tall, strong man with one leg. He looked very happy and seemed to know all of the people there. I walked up to him and gave him the note. When he saw that it was from Mr. Trelawney, he looked surprised and said, "Ah, you must be the new ship's boy." At that moment, one of the men in the inn quickly left the room. I saw that he had 3 fingers on one hand. "It's Black Dog," I called. "Stop him!" "Yes, stop him!" "He didn't pay for his food," called Silver to one of his helpers. The helper ran after the door. "Do you know that man, Black Dog?" "Is it?" Silver asked me. "Yes, he was one of the men who attacked my home." "Did Mr. Trelawney tell you about that?" I replied. "Ah, yes, I've seen him in my inn before. He sometimes comes with a blind man." "The blind man is called Poe," I said. "He was with Black Dog when they attacked. Then we must catch them both," said Silver. However, the helper returned and said he couldn't catch Black Dog. "Well, we must return to Mr. Trelawney," said Silver. We walked back along the harbor past boats of different sizes, all preparing to go to sea. Silver told me all about the boats, and I knew that he was a great sailor. We found Dr. Livesey with Mr. Trelawney when we returned to his hotel, and told him about Black Dog. "There is nothing we can do now," said Mr. Trelawney. "We leave at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Get your hat, Jim. We'll go on the ship now," he said to me. It took some time to reach the Hispaniola. When we walked onto the big ship, the captain, Smollett, did not look happy to see us. "What's the problem?" asked Mr. Trelawney. "I don't like the men on this ship, and I'm not happy about where we're going," he said. "Why not?" asked Mr. Livesey or Dr. Livesey. "I was told that the destination of the journey was a secret," he explained. "But the crew tell me we're looking for treasure. I know that looking for treasure always means danger, and when I go on a journey, I like to be able to choose my own crew." "Don't you like the crew we chose?" asked Mr. Trelawney. "If I sail with them, I want you to stay at the front of the ship for all the journey and to keep guns with you. And don't show anyone the map," said Smollett. "Are you worried there will be a mutiny?" asked Dr. Livesey. "It's my job to keep you safe, that's all," said Smollett, and walked to another part of the ship. "I think you have 2 good men on the ship," said Dr. Livesey. "That's Long John Silver and Captain Smollett." "I know Long John Silver is a good man," said Mr. Trelawney, "but I don't think Captain Smollett is." I agreed with Mr. Trelawney. I didn't like Captain Smollett. The Hispaniola finally left Bristol, and our journey, or long journey, began. Silver was able to walk around the ship on one leg, using only a crutch. All the men liked him, and he was a good cook. His kitchen was always clean. When he wasn't working, he looked after his barrett. He called it Captain Flint. and said it was 200 years old. The parrot could talk too, which always made me laugh. One night, before I went to bed, I decided to eat an apple. The apples were kept in a big barrel which I climbed inside. Because it was nearly empty, before I left the barrel, I heard a man talking nearby. It was Silver, and what he said was terrible. On that journey, Flint was a captain, he said. It was then that I lost my leg, and Poe became blind. After that journey, I put a lot of money in the bank. It was a great journey, and most of the same crew are on this ship today. You won't be able to return to Bristol after this journey, said another sailor called Jack. What will happen to your inn? I've sold it, said Silver. My wife has money and is waiting for me to return in a secret place. And after this journey, you will have lots of money too. Another man joined them and said, I'm tired of waiting. When can we attack Captain Smollett? You must be patient, said Silver. Trelawney has a map, so we wait until they have found the treasure. We might also want Smollett to take us home before we attack. We shouldn't wait that long, replied another sailor. You're like the others, said Silver. You want to do things quickly. That's what Poe and Flint wanted to do. What happened to them? Poe is blind, and Flint is dead. I began to realize that Silver was not only a cook, but he was also a pirate, and the other crew were part of his gang. No, we wait, continued Silver. When the time is right, I'll kill Trelawney and his friends. Now, Dick, can you get me an apple? When I heard these words, I was very frightened. However, before Dick came to the barrel, I heard another sailor call out, I can see land! I can see land! It was this news that saved me. Because the sailors now all forgot about apples, we were near the treasure island. What did Mr. Trelawney ask Jim to do? He asked him to take a note to Long John Silver. How does Long John Silver look like? Describe him. He's a tall, strong man with one leg. What happened when Jim saw Black Dog at the end? He called, Stop that man! And Silver asked a helper to run after him to catch him, but they couldn't. Does Captain Smollett trust his crew? How do you know? No, he doesn't, because he didn't know them before and they looked like pirates. Looking for treasure always means danger. Why do you think Captain Smollett said so? Because from his long experience as a captain, he was sure that treasures always make people fight and kill or hurt each other to get the best sum. Do you think Trelawney and Jim's first impression on Captain Smollett was right? Why? No, it was wrong, as it was proved later on that Long John Silver and his men would be the bad ones, the pirates, while he would be a good person. Jim's luck saved him from Silver and his men. Explain. Jim was so lucky as he was about to be discovered in the apple barrel when the man called, Land! I can see land! And all went to see the island, so he climbed out of the barrel. What is Silver's secret plan on the Hispaniola? To make a mutiny after they find the treasure and after Captain Smollett took them back to England. You want to do things quickly. What does this quotation tell you about Silver's character? He was a smart, patient, and rational man who didn't do things quickly, and he didn't want to repeat other people's mistakes. He learned from their mistakes. Who are the two good men on the ship Dr. Livesey was talking about? At that time, he meant Long John Silver and Captain Smollett. Who was Captain Flint? He was a famous dead pirate. Long John Silver called his parrot on his name. Silver and Poe were old friends. Explain. We discovered that when Silver was talking about Flint, who died, and Poe, who became blind, when Jim, who was then in the peril, heard them talking to his other friends or pirates. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel and you will have my videos every day. Bye bye. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.